Boy, the numbers were climbing too.
Well, we're hot, so yeah.
Are we back?
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Okay. We're on YouTube anyway.
Yeah, we're back. Somebody's got the mic. Somebody turn the volume down.
My volume's not on.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to start calling you DJ.
That's me.
He would love it.
Okay, so where were we before we had MediaCom do what they do?
We got calmed.
Yeah. What was we? Oh,
I don't remember.
What was we talking about?
We were talking about Burnham.
The pig flu, I think.
Something.
Which I'm still suffering from. I won't lie to you.
I know what it was. You're talking about Tony. And talking about. She talked to you later about the
glitter.
And then DJ was talking about Butcher about running over it.
Yeah.
Was that a soundbite from that we were just listening to right there?
It didn't pick it up, did it?
I think it might have. That won't be the first time anything like that's ever happened on this show, though, let me tell you.
Y'all were talking about y'all talking about guitar players and who could play that riff behind. And
yeah,
I think DJ knows a few that could do that.
Well, let me tell you this. There are very few people in this world that can do that.
Hot Rod can.
And I'm just telling
Rod can.
I'm just telling you there are very few, and the fact that the fact that guy did that, it was amazing.
We're all wearing a shade of blue.
It's
okay. Mine doesn't have my initials in big white bold letters on it. Okay.
That's just extra.
Hey, can I ask you a quick? I've been meaning to ask you this.
Me?
Is that your initials that hang from your rearview mirror?
It is.
I'll tell you what, for somebody that just says that street signs and road signs are suggestions, for you to have your initials hanging from your rearview mirror is, I mean, I got to give it to you.
Does that really shock you?
And I'm not shocked. I didn't say that. I'm saying I give you got a lot of intestinal fortitude. I mean, you're telling the cops, yes, a suggestion, here's my initials.
Well, not only that, she's posting what she's doing illegal on the Drive Time page. I had to point that out to her.
Oh, yeah.
And then I said, well, just go ahead and tell us where Jimmy Hoffa's buried.
I saw that.
She Googled it. I said, do you know who Jimmy is? She said, well, I Googled it.
You want me to lie? I had to Google it.
I love you.
Look who's just checked in.
I love you.
TJ. Terrence Johnson.
West End, baby.
No way.
Brandon Swain, good morning.
TJ.
Joe Kurtz.
TJ's daughter's playing down in with that East Bruton team down in Gulf Shores.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Laura Ross, Jamie Ward, Donna Mansell.
Her daddy could sure run it up there, couldn't he?
Gene Hook.
Yes, he could.
Lynn White Thomas is in.
Oh, man, that's another one.
Good morning, Lynn. Brian Lisby, good morning.
Lynn and Shanks has not.
Mike and Stephanie.
They have not changed a bit.
Haven't aged a bit.
Not at all. And still, and Lynn's just as sweet as I can remember her.
I will tell y'all something. Those are two. I love those two. Those are two of my favorite people.
Ed Bundy.
I mean,
I'm going to start texting you every morning. I'm going to start texting Ed every morning like I do you now.
Carolyn
He's
Hart.
on the early morning wake up.
Good morning,
Carolyn.
Now. Crystal Clements, good morning to you. Sarju said there's no such thing as too much monogramming.
That's the truth.
Go, Chevy Ann.
Oh, wait,
wait a minute.
That's Sydney.
Okay. This is Jennifer. This is Jennifer Parker.
Are we going to sing?
Overrun with Kyle. She's being overrun with Cooper.
Are we going to sing?
Are we going to sing? We can sing or we can play.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
No matter. Let's sing.
Let's sing.
Y'all gonna help me out here?
Hold on.
I'm gonna
let me get us a little. Can we do the Night at the Roxbury version, or do you just want to sing?
I can't hear it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
We got here a little later. We didn't get those.
Y'all got here late.
I was late.
You need earpiece?
No, I mean I've got my excuse. I got my tardy excuse from yesterday and my late excuse from Cameron. So,
well, let me tell you something.
Thank you for the excuse, Cameron, because I'm suffering from the pig flu.
Somebody that can sing is in, and that'd be Cameron.
Well, if he would call in, then he could sing to her for her 15th birthday. I mean,
well, sure.
I'm gonna go give her a hug.
Can we sing backup vocals again?
That's why my voice is the way it is.
Mine too. Just a small town girl.
It was almost to the point of when I called y'all that Sunday night.
Living, and I had I had to take it. Lonely world.
Need more cowbell.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God, he has no belt on.
He only wears a robe. I'm getting a hug too. He ain't gonna come in here.
I'm surprised he left you.
It's okay. It's fine.
That normally never happens, Chevy Ann, let me tell you.
I ain't mad at him.
I mean,
Not one bit.
I am amazed. Hey, all this picture taking now.
Yeah.
Somebody's over here having to run this deal.
Happy birthday, Sydney.
Hey, we're gonna let her come and sit down in just a
Get
second.
the next order.
We're gonna let
Come on,
her.
over, sit in
You
my
left
chair.
me.
Huh?
You left
Oh.
me.
I'm back.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's let her come sit down and explain to us why she chose to be a Kai.
Yeah, let her sit in my chair.
We got plenty of room.
It's those rebellion years. We can get her a chair.
Yeah, is there, if the batteries in, turn it on. There's one that's got batteries in. Okay.
She gets to sign the board too.
What are you?
If there's a board left.
Right in here. Come on, Sydney.
Here. Let me get a pull some wires out of the way.
We're making it.
I'm still cracking up. In fact, Tony, I need you to get it together.
Hey, I don't wear belts. I don't like things that are confining. That's why I'll never be in coffin. Never wear a belt.
Hey, he don't have a belt on. That is so that is so classic. I can't even describe how classic that
The
is.
skipper never wore one either.
That's right. I wonder why he did that.
You shut up.
Get in there, baby. Hey, where's the
Over here.
Where's the what? What's he looking for?
Do we need to scoot?
I'm gonna sign it, bro.
You want to? I tell you what. If you want to sit on my knee, we can move this chair out.
This is a family show. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay. All right.
Look here. Yeah. Don't. Anyway.
All
I'm
right,
not gonna-
Sydney. Get up in front of the mic, baby.
Did you just see what
And
Kevin Ladner just said?
I've got to hear. You just woke up at 15 and we're just going to pledge your allegiance to the Kais. What's going on with that?
Be honest, baby. Be honest.
Wow.
Tell him.
Ladner just broke it down on Chevy Ann. I ain't gonna lie to
Tell
you.
him, Sydney. Be honest and tell him.
Tell him while you're a guy.
When I stepped in to do the cakewalk for Tony, I walked it over there to him and he told me to take it back because he wanted to turn me and my mom over to the Cobra Guys.
So he's bribing.
So he bribed.
Robbery. Isn't that how the machine
Yeah,
operates?
Yeah.
So you bribed her, like you do everything else.
Yes.
So if I go over and see
That's
Daniel
cheating.
Smith, if I get a large pepperoni pizza and give her and hook you up with it, that might bring you back.
What if we?
Because that was 9-layer
Wait a
cake, wasn't it? That was
minute.
9-layer
Wait,
chocolate, wasn't it, Sydney?
Wait a minute. What if we sent a truckload of
Scoot
Krispy
up here.
Kreme
Scoot up here.
donuts to
Scoot
your
up here.
house?
Relax. She's nervous, y'all. Y'all putting her on the spot, making her nervous. See, the guys care.
Here, do you understand that there's 3 grown men at this table right
You
here?
know, if I'd have been smart, I would have brought Cameron and Chase and Night Train and all the guys Cobra Kai shirts and turned them over too. That's what I should have done.
Booker said we got to change the name of this to Drive Time with DJ, KJ, and Chevy Ann.
It just doesn't roll off the tongue the way that DJ and KJ does.
Well, I guarantee you, if you could figure out some initials as much as you got them initials going on, you could probably figure something out.
Yeah, you would have to go to a extra large to get all that monogram on there, wouldn't you?
Yes. Yes.
That'd be a lot of monogramming.
That is.
Did you say tongue?
Anyways.
Listen, I knew somebody was fixing to pick up on that. I wasn't going to do it.
Hey, we have a 15-year-old.
I wasn't going to do it. I didn't want to do that. I mean, golly. Okay, Sydney.
Ken.
I didn't do anything.
I know.
You said it.
What? A French kiss. So what?
Oh my God.
Hey,
There's some things the viewers do not need to know.
have you ever been to France?
Huh?
Have
He's
you
had
ever,
a lot of French fries.
Winning.
Have you ever been to France?
Look at his face.
Chevy, love it.
Gosh, yeah.
Chevy Ann's daddy's class of 90.
91.
91. He was here behind me?
91.
I thought it was my grade.
Look
I
here.
remember him, though.
Don't get your feelings hurt. It's okay.
I'm okay.
Oh my gracious!
I've always wondered how you did that.
Hey, okay, Sydney, we're gonna stop for a minute and like you got to tell us now. Was that cake worth? Was it the bribe worth being a Kai? I mean, for real. Oh, it was. So if we send like
I
a
would have done it for nothing.
yeah. So what?
I
So
would have done it for nothing.
so if we send like a big truck of Krispy Kremes, that's not going to change anything.
What
is
about
what you're saying?
$14 milkshake? Hey, I'm trying to get her back on our side.
She don't know about all that. She's a
Now,
guy.
we're on
Y'all
the same
quit.
side.
We've been on the
Hey,
side.
you
Gotta get
You
you.
said what Connie? You said Connie B said that's not glitter. That's real bits of shiny panther. Hey,
Yep. I think that's right.
I mean,
I was her mama sent me that video. I was just, it made my day. I'm going to tell you, it made my day.
Can I get a amen?
I realize that now in my own hometown, when I come back, I'm behind enemy lines. Everybody is Team DJ, but thank you for
Not everybody.
being brave and standing up and being on the right side, Sydney.
Little compassion and sympathy from y'all.
So that's
you didn't get very much either, did you?
No, I didn't. I sure did. Sure did.
So Sydney, is this going to be like a 3 or 4 day thing, or are you going to really like you going to wear that Kai thing like proudly? He leaves from here. You understand that, right? He's not around to keep bribing you. We are.
My presence lingers, though. Sydney.
What leads you to believe Burnham's not always around? He's been here for a week.
Now that you say that, now that you point that out,
I know a squirrel from a monkey.
now that you point that out, you are kind of. Good morning, Kathy Mack,
Just swinging through town on his way to Tampa.
Pam Madden,
I mean, it's just right down the road.
Dusty Jerkins, Candace Carley,
Do
Lynn
y'all ever
Lambeth,
get comments from people that aren't from here and they just kind of don't know some of the inside jokes and they just see y'all laughing? They're like,
Karen
what, I mean,
Weaver.
what, are y'all laughing
Chef
at?
Adam,
Does that ever come up?
Marshall
I think so.
Bracken.
Yeah, it has.
Well, listen. All I'm gonna say is this:
Lance McKenzie will still be here. He said he'd still be here, Sydney.
Who?
Lance, have you met Butcher yet? Have you met the Butcher?
You're not missing much.
Butcher, have you made it Atmore yet? If not, swing by.
He works for Webb Nall down at Pepsi.
Come give Sydney a hug if you hadn't made it down there yet. I'm sure I'm blowing everybody out of the water. Look at that.
no, you're
So
not.
anyway, what's the moratorium on talking about Velcro Pygmies and Sydney's birthday? Because those are two fantastic events that I could talk about forever.
Well, I mean, there ain't no
Did
more
you go to the
touring on.
concert? Were you at the Pigs concert? Where were you at?
Almost in the very back.
In the very back. You should have come up front.
Next time, very
Your
front.
ears would be ringing. You'd have that pig flu too if you'd have been up front. Oh my gracious!
What'd you think
I
about
wonder if
him?
anybody can see that. Right?
Was that
Did you like
fun?
him?
They were really loud.
Really
loud.
I got a headache.
Have you ever been to a rock and roll concert before?
No, sir.
That was your first one. It's all downhill from here. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, how do you get broke in? How was your first concert at the Velcro Pygmies?
That's getting in the deep end.
I mean, that's
a way to start. I mean, it's from there, like you said.
That's if you're going on your first mountain climb and you're climbing Everest.
Yeah, that's right. That's
I mean,
right.
what do you do from there?
That's right.
Go to Bald Hill and climb it.
You just
I mean, there's no.
let's go watch the pigs again.
That's it.
Go watch them again and again and again.
Yeah. Well, I guess the second thing you can do, you got to come down and get in the pig pen, right down in the middle. Next time they come,
We want
which
Cameron.
I tore that. With Ken's blessing, obviously, I tore the pig pen down. I said, "This is we're gonna get
Are you
everybody's
ready for
getting up
Cameron to
here."
call in?
Yes,
Cameron.
absolutely.
I can't.
That would be cool. If Kevin called in.
I didn't mean to do that.
I thought we were having a concert. Turn it up. Let's go.
Well, no, it's just pandemonium in here right now. So, somebody's got the volume turned up.
I think it's you, Ken.
Boy, it ain't.
I bet it's Tony again.
I'm over here.
Somebody,
See?
where am I hearing that from?
It's somewhere over here.
Hold on. Wait a minute. There it is. It's gone now. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, Cameron, call. Come on. We are ready for your call.
Yeah, had a first time, just turned 15, Cameron, at the pig show. I mean, where do you go from here?
It's all downhill.
Where do we go? You know what that song that's from?
No, nobody has any idea.
Why are you back in the swing, by the way?
I heard his feeling.
French fry comment was a little much.
I thought
All right,
it was pretty good.
hold on. Here we go. Good morning, Cameron.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
What is going on this morning?
It looks like you guys are having a good time in the dojo there.
We are.
Yeah, you're right.
We are having a big time. We have listen. You know what's great about you calling in this morning is we have a first time. Well, we got two first time pygmy. I guess experience rockers.
Former Velcro Pygmy virgins.
That's right. There you go.
Piglets.
In the house today, and they are now super Velcro Pygmy fans. Super.
I like the
Uber fans.
Uber fan. I like that. Now, from watching, it appears that there's some Cobra Kai stuff going on. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah. Well, listen. The team captain of the Kai has bribed young Sydney into being a Kai
With a cake.
with a daggum 13-layer chocolate cake or some sort of cake. Okay. And so now we're sitting here telling her that I made a mistake when I said, Tony does leave, and then DJ pointed out so eloquently, no, he doesn't. He's always here.
Right.
So,
Right. Cobra Kai is always watching.
Yeah, he's always around. So once DJ pointed that out, I was like, well, you know what? You're right. I hadn't thought about that. So, no. Anyway, are you on the ferry or are you?
Not yet. We are right now. I'm sitting in a place called Port Clinton, Ohio. It's a little bitty tiny town. It's about 2 miles from where we get on the ferry, and then we'll take a 30-minute drive across to Put-in-Bay Island, and then we will spend the holiday or the rest of the week on the island. But it's a really unique thing. There's the concept. You cannot get off the island after 9 o'clock because that's when the ferries stop running. So if you get on the island, you're basically stuck there if you don't catch the last ferry. And that's something. I'll tell you, the party starts about 10 in the morning, goes till 3 a.m., and it's a little island that's about, 1 mile by 1 mile, and you got 100,000 people on the island. It's insanity. And everybody drives around in golf carts and go-karts, and I brought my mini bike. And
I know somebody else who does.
I'm gonna tell you what that sounds like.
Sounds like break.
Listen, you keep talking, we'll be getting plane tickets here this afternoon.
I'm telling you, you guys would love it. It really is. The first time that we came up here, we didn't know what to expect, and I had such an incredible time that we do it. We used to do it twice a year, and now they just bring us up for just the 4th of July holiday. But man, it really, really is a remarkable place. And I don't drink, so I don't know anything about this, but it's famous for wineries and a lot of Civil War history, Revolutionary War history up here, and it's really, really neat. It's a fun thing. You guys, we need to bring it up here. We need to bring Drive Time up here next year, and we'll broadcast live from Put-in-Bay. It'd be incredible.
That would be. That sounds like a great time, and as Chevy Ann always tells people, don't tempt her with a good time. Don't tempt us with a good time either. I can tell you.
We'll bring her back. She will be a Cobra Kai up here. There's very few Kais up here.
I'm in.
Yeah. Sign us up.
I need to come up there and change that, Cameron. Cameron, this is T-Bone, by the way. What's your schedule up there this week? What are you going to... Sorry, I'm hoarse. And
we're going to be... I hear you've been doing some singing.
Yeah, not as good as you, but I've been trying.
We will... we Chrissy and Max, Love is War, they play in the afternoon. So there's entertainment literally that starts at 10 a.m. And they will go on. They'll be the second act at the Clover Play, which is called the Boathouse. They will go on at noon. They play from noon to 3. And then there's a break because all of the clubs are also restaurants. So from 3 until we go on at about 9, they'll do lunch and dinner in the room. And then we'll start about 9:30, play from 9:30 to 12:30 or 1. And then when we are done, there's a discotheque and we don't go, but everybody goes down there to the discotheque. And there's a famous pizza place on the island called Cameo's Pizza. No relation.
I'm in.
And we eat pizza every night. It's a really cool tradition. And DJ, what the hell happened to your arm? What is that? Are you just looking for online sympathy?
You are a Kai, Cameron. You are a Kai.
No,
Winning.
I get beat up quite a bit on this show, Cameron, and every now and again I have to get bandaged up and splints and braces and whatnot. But I for some reason I take a beating on this program.
You're a gamer.
I had a feeling that when I saw you put that on, I was like, man, they are whooping him today. And it's just unfair.
Listen,
It's every day.
Let me tell you what it is, Cameron. This will sum it up.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
That's what the deal is. I mean,
Ken, you bring up something with that soundbite that really it troubles me. Is that when I look at today's generation, I ask myself, where is their Smokey and the Bandit? Where is it? It's not there. They don't have a Smokey and the Bandit. They don't have a Cannonball Run. They don't have a Fast Time at Ridgemont High.
No, they don't. And what's so sad is they didn't have the Velcro Pygmies until this past Saturday night.
You're right. Yeah, we are going to usher it all back in.
But you know what? They have the Pygmies now.
Yes, they do.
There's no doubt they have them now. So
absolutely,
I was extremely happy to be able to say that we look, everybody had a big time. When I say everybody, I mean we have heard nothing. And I spoke to the mayor. I've spoke to, just hundreds of people. And all we can hear is just how big of a time everybody had and how much fun it was. And the resounding question is this: when are they coming back?
Let me tell you, we're ready.
And I'm like, listen, trust me, they're coming back, and we're gonna make that happen, because here's the deal, man. I think I saw a comment, maybe you had made, I'm not sure, but y'all kicked the door down on waking up a whole new generation to rock and roll. I mean, a whole new.
People, I say this all the time. Kids need a whole lot less PlayStation, a lot more rock and roll. It's just, and what you guys did was you put on an event where it was human interaction, and we've lost that so much. We get connected to our technology, and technology is a wonderful, amazing thing. It's a great way to communicate. But occasionally, you want to be together and touch and put your arms around and share sweat and be in everyone's personal space. And that is just what life is all about. And if we can use our technology to bring us to those functions and bring us together, then that's a great thing. But if we just get buried in our technology to where we never humanly interact anymore, we're just losing such an amazing part of what being a person is all about.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, and I can tell you from being right in the middle of all that, young and old, it didn't matter. Everybody left there with a smile on their face. Everybody.
And that's the idea. It is, happiness is the best medicine. It really does. It cures people's souls. It can cure you physically and mentally, and it recharges you. And people, I'm sure, well-seasoned people.
Yeah, well, I tell you what,
I'll tell you, Cameron, what I loved, or one of the things that I loved about the show is, number one, I like the vibe that you guys always set. I mean, y'all are real. Y'all connect with the audience. And that little, what you said before y'all started, the mistakes you hear tonight are ours. Nothing's piped in, nothing. I mean, whatever happens here, it's on us. And I just think it embraces the listening audience and the viewing audience to you guys. And I really appreciated you saying that. And, of course, I made you aware earlier in the day, that was my son's first taste of a rock concert. He's never going back. He's a rocker. He's a pig head, I can promise you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we have one of the things that I that I believe in is that, you go to an event, and a lot of times it is the performer subjecting the audience to something. And I prefer to look at it as a collective, to where the experience that is being had is a collective experience. It's our experience. It's everyone's. And so as a result, you can't pre-plan that. And I think that whenever you pre-plan a show, it looks pre-planned. I would rather be completely spontaneous. You never know what's going to happen and who's going to wind up taking blow pops and who's not going to wind up taking blow pops. You can't.
Winning.
You can't pre-plan that sort of thing.
No, you can't. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Did you say something about a blow pop, Cameron?
I certainly did.
Let me tell you something. Unlike my partner on the other end of the table down there, I'm not backing out. So I mean, I'm the first one on the first car on the roller coaster. I'm ready.
Oh, you took it. Yeah, you. That was definitely you. You're the blow pop champion at this point.
I'll tell you what, Cameron. Now you dangle a piece of pepperoni pizza out there, and
well, I should have got some ribs. From Camp 31.
Yeah, how about a rib?
Not anymore. I'll never eat barbecue again. But
I might need barbecue flavored blow pops next time.
I'll tell you what. That was the crazy thing about that was. I have got more messages from people about that than I have most anything else about that blow pop.
It's a defining moment in your life.
It is. And one question everybody keeps asking me is, what flavor was it?
It was grape. I remember.
I don't have a clue. I can't tell you what flavor it was. All I know was a blow pop. I mean,
What I want to know. Since I'm calling in and I can't see, is Shawanda on here?
Is who?
I believe you call her Life Changer.
Shawanda.
Yeah, she's on. Yeah, she's in.
Yes, she Life Changing is here. Yes, she is in.
Shawanda.
She was getting it done. That backfield was in major motion.
Hey,
I was thrilled with this.
Let me tell you something. Those girls, those women-to-women girls, are huge Velcro Pygmy fans. You can bet on that.
I want to be in the women. I want to be women-to-women Velcro Pygmies to women. I want to be in the middle of that.
I promise you this. I bet you next time you guys come, I bet you they show up with shirts on that say women to women and Velcro Pygmies. I bet it don't say anything about DJ and KJ no more. We have been kicked to the curb, okay?
I find that hard to believe, but I hope at least we get included, even if it's just a little postscript or something, tiny.
I can tell you that they're going to do that. I got all you guys to sign a T-shirt, and we're having it. What do you call it? Shadow box or frame, whatever you call it, and. So I took, we're having that done. We're going to hang it up, and I'm going to get a couple of, we've got some really good pictures, and of course you've probably seen some of those pictures. I want to say this as well. Thank you for your video yesterday that you put into
awesome.
Drive Time.
That was unbelievable.
That was unbelievable what you said, and I want to tell you, it meant the world to myself and DJ, and of course, all the Drive Time family.
I think our community was blown away by that act of kindness, Cameron. Thank you.
I was happy to do it. I would, I had an 11-hour drive yesterday, and so I was like, all right, this is my opportunity to sit here and watch the whole show, start to finish. And I will say this: if I could bottle the DJ's laughter and we could export that across the world, we would change the world. There is no, that's more, you are more contagious than the flu, man.
Winning.
That is
I love that now. Yeah, listen, he's been told by 4 or 5 women before, Cameron. Seriously.
Cameron.
It really is. You cannot watch the show or listen to the show and hear that laughter and not just start laughing. It is so contagious, and it is a fact, whether it is proven or not. I know it's a fact that laughter heals. And you know, when you're around somebody that just has that much positiveness flowing out of them, and what you guys are doing on this show is remarkable. For the way it is, you're putting on a clinic. You are really teaching the world that, hey, this type of thing works. It does. You don't have to get up there and talk about how miserable things are. Instead, we put our arms around each other and we celebrate, we laugh, and we have fun. And man, that's what's changing the world right there.
Well, I'll tell you this, I couldn't agree with you more, but I'm just going to tell you, I watched that video 3 times back to back, and I was like, you know, this really is amazing. Number one, because if 6 or 8 months ago you would have told me that a scavenger hunt was going to lead to the Velcro pygmies blowing out Bruton, Alabama, I'd have called somebody a liar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. And the next thing we know is we look up down there, and I want to ask you this question because I've made this comment. It looked, now you may tell us different, but it looked to us like you and the guys in the band, like y'all felt and got in the groove too. I mean, maybe we're wrong, but I've seen you guys a bunch. It looked like y'all were like really, really, really having a great time.
Absolutely. And it's something that one of the things about the Velcro Pygmies, people, whether we suck or don't suck, we're very sincere. And that's one of the things when I make the comment about, you know, every mistake is ours. We want to be genuine. And so our reactions are completely honest, and because that makes the show better. I want there to be honesty coming off of that stage and to the crowd, so that the crowd gives us honesty back. And so what you guys saw was completely genuineness. And I got to tell you, Robert Night Train Becton, he was so thrilled to be able to be a part of that. And he only gets to play with us a few times a year because our drummer Chris, you know, was on vacation with his family in Panama City. And you know, it just for him to be able to experience a show like that really, really meant a whole lot to us and to him, because it wasn't just a random club show. This was a show that mattered. This was a show that an entire community. I mean, you figure we're looking at 1,500 people there, so you know we got 1/6 of the population of the entire city in one spot with no issues, nobody acting a fool in a bad way. Plenty of people acting a fool in a good way.
Yeah. Right.
But it is something that everybody can always point back to and say, see that? We can do that. That can be done. Anybody that is, that tries to throw cold water on getting a bunch of people together in a pitch black park, even the Southern Baptists, you know, they can't say it's not going to work, because you guys prove that it does work.
Well, hey, you can't say it any better than that. You just can't.
Cam, I got one request. If it works out here in the lower 48 states, I've had a hard time for the last 30 years finding my cologne of choice, Sex Panther.
Right.
Up there on the Canadian border, if you get across into there, if you check out a shop or two, if you find a bottle or come across a bottle, buy all they have, and I'll square up with you.
Now, I do have an interesting story about that. Okay.
You wear
there's a company that actually makes Sex Panther. And there was, I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie Idiocracy, but in that movie, they watered the plants with a product called Brondo, and it was an energy drink. And I reached out because I had bought some of it because it was the most caffeinated energy drink ever. And I bought some, and I reached out to the company that made it, and they are a company that specializes in creating products, imaginary products in motion pictures, and then licensing them. So they made True Blood, they made Brondo, and they made Sex Panther. And so it's out there. It does exist. And so I have a contact information on the people that make that stuff.
Okay.
So we might be able to get you all sexed up.
That'd be that would be great.
Would be unbelievable.
The women of the Dirty 30 are going to hate you, Cameron.
Well, I mean, it works. I mean, Sex Panther works.
That's why they'll hate you.
It does work. Now, I do have a question for the influential folks there on the panel and anybody that's listening. And after the success of this past weekend, I was hoping that I could tap into your influence, and I understand that Hal is highly connected in this regard. But we want to bring the Pygmies to the high schools. We want to do the educational program down there, and in order to do that, we obviously have to be invited, but we've got to have folks in the community that are connected that know what's going on.
I think we can probably help accommodate that.
It is the Reach and Teach program. It's remarkable, and my partner April was just up in Baltimore, and she presented it nationally again to there's about 35,000 people up there that she presented it to, and it really is a remarkable thing. And it's not only does it bring the rock and roll to the kids, but there's a really cool educational component to it. It has a lot of unique life lessons and that sort of deal. And it's just being a huge success, and I know that it would be great down there. Well, and I would love to.
Let me ask you this, Cameron. Our T-Bone here was in summer school every year. So do you have an interest in maybe working with those at-risk kids as well?
Yeah. The high risk.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm all about that.
Well, he's definitely connected there.
Easy, DJ. The summer school kids are the Pygmies core audience, so chill out with that, bro.
Yeah.
We are the partiers, aren't we, Cameron?
The future drinkers. That's what we're looking for.
That's exactly right.
or the current drinkers,
Not Sydney here, though.
Yeah.
So, and Sydney's got to go, and I want to ask you one favor. I know this is going way out on a limb, but could you give her a short birthday wish song? What's the name of the
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Wish I had a blow pop.
And you go to jail.
Happy birthday to you.
How about that? How about that? Only on drive time.
I mean, I'm going to tell you something. You don't know how big that just was.
Wow.
Let me tell you.
There are a lot of women who would love to be in your chair right
Yes,
now.
it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Sydney.
Well,
So
you guys have just been amazing, and thank you all for letting us be a part of the first annual Dash Bash. Looking forward to being back down there, and you guys are going to get tired of me calling in and being part of the show.
Hey,
thanks, Cameron.
You call in anytime. Anytime.
One last question, Cameron. I promise you.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the band Night Danger?
Night Danger.
Night Danger.
I hear that they're excellent. That's what I've heard.
We at BMP are taking it upon ourselves to revive their career, so you need to follow that saga.
I'm ready. I hear they're so good they don't even need instruments.
No, they're good.
I will tell you this.
No, they're good.
I will tell you this. Their mistakes are all on the stereo.
Oh, man.
Cameron, y'all be good. Hope y'all have a great Fourth, and y'all blow them out up there, man.
We will. Thank you. Talk to you guys soon.
Talk to you soon.
I said, come sound, baby. Your mama's got to go.
You got a marker?
Wow.
I got one.
How about that?
Wherever you want, just don't smear it, baby.
You can sound right under mine, or you can sound right there,
on the opposite
DJs.
side. Wherever you want.
Big as you want.
You can sign on top of his if you'd like.
We actually prefer that you do that. Get that mess off our wall.
Great.
Awesome.
City, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
We
Happy
hope,
birthday,
you,
Sydney.
we hope you have a great
birthday
one.
hug, girl.
Yes.
15. Happy birthday.
15.
I remember those days. That's who you need to meet right there. That's the other one you need to meet.
Look at here. Getting the Pepsi swag, too.
There, come here, Butch.
Pepsi swag.
Look at that.
Come right here, Butch.
First class.
How about that?
First class. That's from Mr. Webnall.
That was good.
Butcherella. Little more, little more, little more, little more. Perfect. God, how fun was that? Having Sydney and the man.
Butch was wearing blue also.
Wow.
You're kidding.
All got blue.
Wow. I've heard of Blue Mondays, but never
See
Blue
y'all.
Tuesdays.
See
Bye,
y'all.
Jennifer. Bye, Sydney. Happy birthday. Late birthday again.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little jealous.
No, my birthday's in a month, and
I'll sing to you. Or DJ will. Who would you rather have sing? A Cobra Kai or a Goonie?
Chevy Ann. Chevy Ann. Chevy Ann. Okay.
DJ has been around a little bit longer.
Okay.
You're right about that.
That wasn't the endorsement I was looking for, but
Will you take it?
I'll take it.
Goonies never die.
Have you ever seen the movie Goonies?
Yes, I've seen the
You
good.
Googled it?
I've actually seen it. I actually own
You
it.
saw it on TV.
I've owned it. I own it.
The
DVD.
DVD?
Yeah.
What'd you think about the concert? That was your first time to be at a rock concert. What was your takeaway?
I've been to a few concerts. Nelly, like Florida Georgia Line, all of these, and that topped it.
Wait, you went to who? Nelly and who?
Nelly, Florida Georgia Line.
Steve
I went to,
Nelson was on tour.
concert yet.
I went to the I Love the 90s tour.
I had no idea Steve Nelson played an instrument.
The cowbell.
Was
You
it,
love
so
the pig?
technically this was
Yes,
your first.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was my first.
So
TV
this was your
concert.
first concert.
Rock concert.
I had seen them a long time ago, probably when I was younger than you. I was like, they're pretty good, and back in the day, but you had back then, us guys were there, maybe not so much for the band, but what the band attracted. This is the first time I really kind of sitting there and jammed out. I mean, just kind of was there for the band, and I think they're better now than they were 20 something years ago. I'm not kidding you.
I have a good. I love them.
How long were they supposed to play?
3 hours.
And they played like 4.5.
Yeah.
And it didn't even seem like it, did it? Did it to you? It didn't to me. It was crazy. Crazy good. I had such a good time. I felt like I was 18, 19 again until I had to get up that next morning.
Yeah. Well, that was tough. I mean, that was hard.
I can tell you that the series of 4-inch vertical leaps that you were taking, I'm sure it just shredded your knees.
I'm sore. I didn't realize I was doing that. I actually saw a couple pictures that was posted that I'd taken with people, different people. I was like, is that Photoshop? Because I really kind of don't remember that picture. So,
I kept hearing you zap, zap, zap. I mean, how many pictures did you take?
I know this.
I mean, you were everywhere.
Jessica said that wheel is rusty.
you're not kidding. Yes, it's rusty and flat. Wow. But if not for me, DJ would be circling pine trees out there in Munson right now. He had no idea where he was going when we left her on that golf cart.
He was driving the golf cart.
Yeah, and he had no
That's
idea.
scary. I looked. I was like, "You do not need to be driving that." He was like, "I agree."
He's like, please come ride with me and show me how to get home. And Whitney and Brent escorted us a portion of the way until we got out there on Highway 31 and right in the middle of lanes. And
Yeah. Well, that's what I think I saw that
You did.
on some video.
yeah, you did.
Uncle Ing's in from River Falls, Alabama.
River Falls.
Good morning, Uncle Ling.
What's Angie doing up there? Is there a baseball tournament up there?
I think he flew up there in the balloon.
In this weather? How about I got to see my man Ladner? I'm just scrolling through and I'm seeing a bunch of names. And
Yeah,
faces.
Ladner
Eddie Mac's been all over you
this morning.
Has he?
Eddie Mac's been all over you.
Yeah, Ladner roasted Chevy Ann
It's
this morning.
fine. It's fine.
What did he actually say, Chevy Ann?
Next
Well, he
time,
said
Monica. Next
he
time.
said something about my hair. Because he said, okay, this is what happened. I went and, I cut my hair off all last week.
I think it looks great.
Okay, yeah.
I do too.
Well, I like it, but in the back, it kind of had like a rat tail type thing because, like, she didn't even it up.
Wait a minute. Did you just say rat tail?
I did.
When is the last
You
time?
are an 80s baby.
When is the last time any of y'all ever heard that? Rat tail?
I just said it.
Jimmy Johnson?
Didn't Donnie Wahlberg have one back in the
I
day?
thought Jimmy Johnson had a rat tail.
No. Jimmy was feathered out, flaming red stallion of manhood, and it was going on.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm telling you, I wish I had a picture of that.
Kevin and Renee in the office noticed it. So Mark fixed it in the middle of the dealership. He cut it. It looked even. Well, it's not. So Kevin looked at me yesterday and he said, "Sean, you ever seen the movie 16 Candles?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, I'm gonna show you a clip, and it's the clip when she's sitting there drunk on the floor, and they shut her hair in the door, and they cut it with scissors, and there's a big chunk of it missing." So that's what Kevin references me as, but that's why it's back. And today I go to get it fixed.
So you've never seen 16 Candles?
No.
Pretty in Pink?
No.
Wow. I always get those two movies confused.
Did you just say Pretty in Pink too?
Yeah. You've never seen those?
Oh, I've seen those.
I love that. Hey, I just saw where Monica Williams was in. Monica probably don't remember this, but I rode down to the University Mall with her to watch Night Danger.
University Mall?
Do we have time for me to talk about how
Sure.
Night Danger...
University Mall.
I mean, this is kind of...
You okay?
I'll get through it, okay?
We're going to do a crockumentary on it.
I know. I'm getting so shook up about it. Listen, here's the deal, okay? Bunch of local boys with heart and talent held auditions, okay? And they formed this band that was very soon to be universally known as Night Danger. A lot of kids tried out for the band. A lot of kids didn't make the band. I'm gonna give y'all a preview of what Behind the Music is going to be, okay? So y'all be looking at BMP because the Behind the Music's coming later rather than sooner, okay? Yeah, one person in particular did not make it.
Yes, Monica. He did say he rode with you.
You don't remember that, Monica?
Yeah.
You and I dated briefly, Monica. You don't remember that either?
He did say that.
What's up with that? But anyway, so they held auditions. One person in particular didn't make it.
I'm trying to hold it together down here, man.
So the auditions, shut up, DJ. So the auditions were held out in the big pasture out there at Neal Farms because they wanted it to be secret. But in their mind, it was like Apollo or the Taj Mahal or something in New York City, So it was a faux landmark that they were having these auditions for Night Danger, excuse me. One guy in particular took it pretty rough, and they say he did about, I don't know, $10,000 worth of damage to a fake building and ruined all of their equipment. And that guy's name's Bart Till. And he hadn't got over it yet. I've got a picture that I'll post later on. He was so depressed. He went to sleep on a leather couch with a blanket that he stole from an Indian and slept for about 4 days. I'm going to post that picture later. But so anyway, the band was set. Probably, seriously, other than Rick Springfield, one of the best looking frontmen there ever been. You know what I'm talking about?
Tim Ward.
Exactly. Fronted that band. And they absolutely, amid protest, I'll tell you, it was protested. It was protested by the people who had real talent that was in the senior talent show. They absolutely tore up the talent show. Now, I know you won't say too much because you have somebody that's kin to you that was in that band, and that's Steve Jennings.
When they put it back together, he was. He wasn't in the original troupe.
Well, but he was in the 1985 version of it.
Yes, he was.
Did you know that your brother was the inventor of the back-to-back on stage? He and David Britton?
I did not know that.
Do you want me to show you want to step back in and demonstrate you what they were the innovators of this? If you get online right now, people, you can get online, you can go back and look. Before Night Danger, you will never see two musicians doing this on stage. Come here, DJ. Come here.
I don't know that I can.
Yeah, you can do it. It doesn't take talent. Turn like this, and I'll turn like this. And look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. They got a little bit. Look at the camera. They invented that. David Britton and Steve Jennings invented that. You Google it. You will not see that pre-1985 anywhere on film, Ken. And I know you're big. You're a tech guy. You're big on that stuff.
I am.
If you can find it, let me know. But I don't think you will. They invented that. So anyway, so they rocked the house. I think it was, I don't know, Dick Clark or somebody said, look, we're having this air guitar contest in front of Gaffer's at the University Mall, and it's a big venue. There's going to be a Billy Idol lookalike there. There's going to be a guy that kind of sounds like Prince, but he kind of looks more like, I don't know, the guy that used to do the voices on all the Police Academy movies. What's his name?
Not Prince.
No, he didn't look like Prince. Really didn't sound like him anyway. But anyway, so they were really rocking this thing out, blowing it out, sweat popping. Just, I mean, was captivated. All 20 people that were there were just they were just locked in on them. They had them mesmerized. The Billy Idol lookalike says, look, guys, I'm going to let y'all use my smoke machine. He said, I'm going to kind of give you a little ambiance. Not that they needed it. Okay, and what those morons do? They took the smoke machines. Their competition has the smoke machine. Now, if you were in the band competing against somebody, would you let him be in control of the smoke?
No.
Band.
Because what you think he's going to do?
He's going to do exactly what he did.
He's going to smoke them out.
That's right.
And that's exactly what he did. And that,
man, a lot of twists and turns to it.
That was the end. That's why the story needs to be told. So I've put your story on the back burner. This story's coming next.
That's now project number one.
That's project number one.
Who wrote with you, Monica?
Oh God, I think Fergie was in there. I don't think Lynn was. I don't think Lynn was. I think maybe Chad Hartley hitched a ride down there with us.
Kenny Skidmore coming.
I think she made Kenny ride in the trunk. He didn't have gas money, so she said he wouldn't see the views. I tell you what, Monica, you better put in gas money for the ride behind. Boy, I'm telling you. Anyway, so that's coming. That's coming. So we want to reunite them. And what would be really, really cool, and I'm just spitballing here, guys.
No.
Yes. I'm just spitballing here, Kenny. What would be really, really cool is if we could get Night Danger to open up for Tim Ward's real band.
That would be a treat. That'd be a treat.
And I know it's a step down. How do you go from Night Ranger to legitimate music and live with yourself? How do you do that? How do you walk away from David Britton? How do you walk away from David Britton and Steve Jennings and Boyd Martin? How in the world do you walk away from Boyd Martin?
I'm going to tell you something.
I hate you, Tim Ward. I hate you.
There's going to be more great sound bites from this show than any show we've ever done.
Is that what you've been over here doing?
Trust me. I knew you could talk in that voice without having to be hoarse.
I think Hot Rod wants to see you.
I can't give the big prize away. That's Hot Rod. Hot Rod.
I think he wants to see you.
Let's do word association real quick. Okay, I'm gonna say to you, say pizza. To me, say parachute pants. So I'll say something, and you tell me the first thing pops to your mind. Okay.
Okay.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Chevy Ann.
Pizza.
This is our question. I'm calling her name.
I'm nervous. Don't make me nervous.
You're done. What an idiot. Hey, Chevy in. Monogram.
I saw a monkey.
You got a lot going on up there, Chevy.
I know.
Let's do it again. It's like super password. Monogram.
I can't take it.
Say t-shirt. Say t-shirt. Monogram.
T-shirt.
There you go. Now you tell me. You say parachute pants to me.
Okay. Is that the word you want me to say?
That's the secret password.
Okay. Parachute pants.
Rodney. You want to say it again? Did I say it too quick?
Yeah. Parachute pants.
Rodney Williamson. Hot Rod. Every time I see that Loverboy cover where the guy's standing there in the red leather and he's got his fingers crossed behind his back. You want to stand up and show him what it looks like?
No, I don't.
Okay. I think of Rodney. I love Miss Rodney Williamson. I got a good Rodney Williamson story. I'll save that for the next time I'm here.
Yeah, I think we got to get out of here.
Let's do it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we've had about all we can. About all we can stand.
I love
we're gonna do
Cameron
some dirty 30.
Bigness.
Let's do some dirty 30 something.
All right. We want to thank everybody for joining us here on the T-Bone Hour. And I want to thank Gilligan's Island for sponsoring today's show, the skipper, the professor, Lovey, and the whole gang. And I hope all of y'all have a great day, and we won't see you tomorrow. Are we letting that out?
Yeah, we need to go ahead and tell that, DJ.
We, BMP's taking a little vacation. We'll be out through the rest of this week and next week. So drive time's 10 days out, but we do look forward to getting back in here real soon with all you guys.
We will be back on Monday, July 16th.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
We got a top secret.
Should I just meet you guys there?
Yeah.
We got a top secret mission we're going on.
I'll be in Niagara Falls.
Should I just meet you? Should I just drive up?
Just meet me there, yeah.
Lachlan, get the car ready.
Listen, I'm going to see the National Brass.
But, yeah, we'll be back. What'd you say the date was?
16th.
Monday, July 16th.
Monday, July 16th. So I hope everybody is safe between now and then. Have a good time, and we will certainly miss you guys. We look forward to getting back and getting in drive time and seeing what's up next. We have some big news when we get back. You can't ever tell.
We may have some real big news when we get back. Probably, maybe. So
Maybe.
do your deal, DJ.
All right, y'all have a great day. Have a great week. Have a safe 4th. Enjoy the fellowship and have a good time. Just be a good decision maker as best you can. And we'll see y'all when we get back. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all.
You've been listening to Drive Time with DJ and KJ. Brought to you by Bossman Productions. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and WBOSS, The Boss.